catch by Jay Nathaniel. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Shooter take a shot deep. Open target. Her left to right. Sets off. Oh,
Down!
Watch him. He's going to step. He's going to go for the... It fell from the sky into air icing.
Happy Tuesday again from YouTube world. We start and end our night in Happy Valley with Michigan State versus Penn State. It's me, Beard, along with Bird. Welcome to the CFSL on Tuesday. Bird, what do you expect to see tonight between Michigan State and Penn State?
You know, honestly, I expect Penn State to just come out here and dominate this game. Now, I've been wrong numerous times, so we'll have to see if Michigan State can prove me wrong this evening.
I have been wrong before. It's cloudy, 59 degrees, a light breeze, 5 miles an hour to be exact. As we get the kickoff underway, Penn State going to start with the ball. Going to come out in that modified kind of pistol set, throws underneath, got a man up top. I say underneath, it's technically over. Picks up 11 with Lincoln Martin.
Yeah, Lincoln Martin, the junior out of Papillion, Nebraska, with his first catch today. And Sean Cohane, he's been looking amazing so far this season.
2 tight end set, 1 tight end going to motion out, become a slot receiver. Going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it. Cohane's got plenty of blockers out front. Lots of room. Oh, Cohane for 24. Thank goodness there was a man there that appeared to be Camden Mayberry. That's a touchdown saving tackle.
Yeah, if Mayberry doesn't make that tackle there, you might as well just wave Sean Cohane goodbye, because he's going to take that thing all the way.
All right, coming out in that modified pistol set again. 2 receivers to the top, hands it off. It's a dive. That's Chase McDougal for 1. I know they hope to get him more involved than last week.
Oh, yeah, definitely. 14 carries, 65 yards last week. They definitely want to get him involved. And we got a Twitch update. Chef Wyatt with a 4-yard touchdown run as the Texas Longhorns go up 7-0 with 7:22 left in the first.
Cohane steps back, finds DeMello Washington on an out route for 4. It looks like Penn State doing what they do best and just marching down the field.
Yeah, taking their time, getting 4 to 5 yards of pop.
Going to take a deep shot over the middle. Dangerous throw. Laurent actually spikes that like a volleyball. Had a shot to pick it up. That's going to force a punt.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of hard in that situation whether to knock it down or whether to try to pick it, but at the end of the day, it's going to be better if you just let that one hit the turf.
I question the play call there by the coach a little bit. You know, you didn't have to get a touchdown there. You could have just picked up the 5 and been fine. But nevertheless, they're going to punt it out of the end zone, going to bring up Michigan State's first possession, coming out empty to start. Over the middle throw, Cole Mantell 0 for 1, kind of bounces through everybody. Not exactly the smartest throw.
Yeah, the 6'5 freshman GT talent out of Clearwater, Florida. He's looking to have himself a bounce-back game after throwing 4 interceptions last week.
Well, he throws underneath, breaks 1 tackle, still got actually makes a good move there. Sims picks up 4, makes Cole look much better than he was on that initial throw.
Yeah, Jet Sims, even also a freshman, managed to make something out of what looked to be nothing there.
2 wide receivers top of your screen, tight end wide receiver at the bottom, looking, throws to the bottom of your screen. That's Thanatos Shockley, former Texas wide receiver, transfer, picking up 18 on his first grab.
Yeah, and good effort there by Shockley to make sure he got both feet down in bounds. Even though you only need 1 in college, way to make sure he got both down.
Yeah, I know a certain quarterback that misses 1 Thanatos Shockley. Coming out, 2 wide receivers, top of your screen, tight end to the top, wide receiver at the bottom, fakes the handoff, doing his best Cohane impression. Cole Mantell only gets 1, though.
Yeah, that Penn State defense didn't fall for the read option there. They swarmed Mantell as quick as they could.
They said we practice that every week. Coming out in that modified it's still kind of technically a pistol, but it's weird. Hands off. Goes weak side with Sims. Only picks up one. Going to make a 3rd and 8. Not exactly what you were looking for on 3rd down.
Yeah, but so far, I mean, and they've only had one, and so far they've converted their only 3rd down, so we'll see if they can do it here again.
Single back. Looking. Chucking it deep again. Doesn't have to get it up, but does! Thanatos, 48 yards, diving catch. What a catch, baby.
That should definitely be a top 10 play of the week after that. Holy crap. Nice throw there by Mantell to get Michigan State in the red zone. Could Michigan State be the first team to score?
I'd give you a timestamp, but we don't have a time. Going to come out, trips to the top of your screen. One wide receiver to the bottom. Hands off. Nothing doing for Sims as he loses one as he gets absolutely obliterated by Admiral Lasky.
Yeah, the
Auburn linebacker.
Yeah, the Admiral just came and laid the absolute boom on him. He's from South Bend, Indiana, with his first tackle for loss tonight.
Same formation. It's a read option this time. Nobody out there for Cole blocking, but he still manages to pick up 3. Going to bring up 3rd and goal from about the 4.
Yeah, it seems like this Michigan State offense is really good at turning plays that should be a loss into a positive gain.
One might say they're used to disappointment. Handoff up the middle. Tries to cut it outside. Brennan Miller, -1.
The walk on there getting some love.
That's going to bring us to 4th and goal. Got to kick it here. Take the lead. I believe that's Vontae McDaniel with the kick.
Yep, that
Up
is
and good.
their...
Deep kick. Returnable, though. Takes it at about the 3. Got plenty of room running through the middle. Boaz Bean, 32 yards. Great return. Going to put them in great field position to start.
Yeah, good field position here. Now Sean Cohen looking to lead his Nittany Lions on a solid drive that maybe ends up in 7.
Going to come out in what looks like that modified pistol again. Tight into the top of your screen. Going to hand it off to the top of the screen. McDougal running through people. Got blockers. Can he get by one more? He shakes him off, but he gets chased down from behind after a 32-yard gain.
Yeah, Penn State showing that tonight they do want to get Chase McDougal more involved. The sophomore out of Killeen, Texas, found an open hole, made 3 men miss.
I know his brother played at Texas, and he was a stud athlete. Here's that modified pistol again. Looking, throws across the middle, wide open. That's DeMello Washington for 12 yards, and they just forgot where he was.
Yeah, nice little sit-down route there by DeMello Washington. You know, the defense dropped back and just gave Washington the middle of the field.
Come out in the split back set. Going to run the option. First man goes straight to the back. The fullback blocks nobody. Cohen gets 0. At least he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, that's an actual good play there by the defensive player there from Michigan State, taking away the option to pitch it and making Cohen run it himself.
I'm not a doctor, but I would say that Cohen's not as good of a runner as McDougal, even though he did have that fantastic run. Going to pick up 2 on that one, make it 3rd and 8.
Yeah, this is, well, it looks like Penn State's kind of stalling out here. We'll have to see if they can get these 8 yards from first down.
4th and 1 to DeMello Washington, 7 yards. Oh, they're going to go for it, too. Going to try to pin him deep. They said they don't have a kicker. I'm looking at the sheet, though. They definitely do. Nakamura staying on the sidelines. Oh, Cohen doesn't get there. 4th and 1, picks up 1, but it must have been 4th and 1 and 1 inch because he was just short.
Yeah, just short. And now Michigan State is pinned deep on their own side of the field. We'll have to see if Cole Mantell can lead this this Spartans offense on another drive.
Questionable not taking the 3 points there to tie it up, but we'll see. Some people get paid more than I do to coach. DeMarcus White picks up 10 and a first. I believe Cohane's on the sideline saying, "I want that spot."
Yeah, the freshman wide receiver out of Baltimore, Maryland, with his first reception tonight.
Coming out that modified pistol look. Now a more traditional look, fakes the handoff, throws bottom of your screen, got a man down there. He shrugs off the first guy, takes the second guy with him out of bounds. Crosby picks up 6.
Yeah, Crosby Donahue, sophomore receiver out of Birmingham, Alabama, his first reception in the game. We'll have to see who Cole wants to look at primary target for this game.
Handoff up the middle. That's going to be Jet Sims, picks up 11. That was a good run for him. Maybe he's starting to get going.
Yeah, like I said, right now, this Michigan State offense seems to be firing on all cylinders, being able to move the ball. We'll have to see who Cole Mantell relies on in the receiver core.
Steps back, good pocket, throws, oh no! I believe, without looking, that may be Admiral Lasky. And it could be a house call. Got blockers, oh, and they just shove him out of bounds.
That is 31, J.M. Cook Jr., the junior out of New Bronzeville, Texas.
That's
picking that one. Yes, J.M. Cook.
Braunfels.
Okay, I'm not a Texas native. I don't know.
Like Ryan Braun and then Fools.
Okay, I'm not a Texas native. I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't have known if that hadn't been told to me. Going to come out in that heavy set. Hands it off. Nope, it's a fake. Cohane, struggles in. 3-yard touchdown run. Going to make it 7-3 pending the extra point.
Yeah, and Twitch update here for you. 11-yard touchdown pass from Colton Powell to his brother Dylan as Texas goes up 14-0 with 2:21 left in the first.
Little Powell on Powell crime. And there's the kicking up, makes it 7-3. As we now look at the kickoff, Michigan doesn't have to answer. No pressure yet, but you don't want to trade field goals for touchdowns.
No, you definitely don't. We saw what happened last week when we called in that. I can't remember who that was doing that, trading field goals for touchdowns. It ends up coming to bite you in the butt in the end of the game there.
I believe it was Clemson and Syracuse, wasn't it? Because of what didn't I call it the Timu Orange Bowl?
Yes, you did.
Oh man, I missed a perfect joke at the beginning of the game because I wasn't muted. Coming out in what we call the ace package, 2x2. Stadium gets way loud. Marcus White, 6 yards.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Yeah, the Spartans haven't had too bad of drives so far. I mean, that last drive ended in an interception. Mantell, all he has to do is just kind of delete that from his memory and just go out there and play lead a good drive.
Yeah, it was a bad pass, but ultimately we all make those. Uh-oh, gonna get a false start. Who's this one gonna be on?
False start. Still 2nd and 9.
Well, we did not get a call on who. 2nd and 9.
Yeah, makes this from a 2nd and manageable to 2nd and long for the Spartans.
Oh no. I knew that was coming as soon as I saw trips to the bottom and nobody up top. Wide receiver screen, almost another house call. Well, almost the first house call. Almost another bad pick. Coming out empty, 3rd and 9 now. Plenty of time. Throws. Finds a man. Can he hold on to it? He does. That's Sly Bender, 14 yards. Going to take him to the 40 and get a new, fresh set of downs.
Yeah, Sly Bender, the freshman out of Trent, Kansas, with his first catch of the game. We'll have to see. Like I said, it still doesn't seem that Mantell has a favorite target tonight so far.
I think his favorite target may be in blue as Mantell throws another dangerous pass.
Yeah, I think you're right. Right now it's looking like he's just trying to get rid of the ball.
Oh, no. Trips to the top. Nobody at the bottom. Oh, but they hand it off and run to the weak side, and it's a good run. Look at that. Jet Sims 13 yards and a whole new fresh set of downs, even though they had a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I mean, like we saw the trips up top, and I was thinking same thing as you. Wide receiver screen to the top, maybe another potential pick.
2x2 receiver or back out of the backfield. You're going to find Mario Morris for 10 yards and not enough for a first down. So that must have been 10 or 9 yards, 0.46. Here comes that ace set again. Back, stays in the block, then fades out, throws underneath, got a man, he's uncovered, shreds off a guy, slide bender 18 yards, another fresh set of downs. Don't look now, but Michigan State driving.
Yeah, slide bender starting to show up on this drive with 2 receptions already, and like you said, Michigan State is starting to get down here. Penn State's defense is starting to become a little lackluster at points in the first quarter here.
Going to come out in that trip, so top of your screen, one wide receiver at the bottom. Going to hand it off to the trip side. Plenty of blocking out there. He's going to run for 11, pick up a first and goal. Going to be about the 8. I know this much. There's only like 2 people in chat, so I'm going to need Penn State and Michigan State to go get in their locker room and tell their people, get in here. Modified wishbone. Oh, he's got 23. Well, I need y'all to talk. Takes the handoff. Ooh, dangerous throw. Or dangerous, almost a fumble.
Yeah, luckily Mantell had his arm going forward. If he hadn't, we might be looking at a Penn State defensive touchdown.
Steps back, throws again underneath, got a man, but they do not convert it in. Gonna be 3rd and goal now, but that gets DeMarcus White up to 23 yards.
Yeah, another one of those sit-down routes. The Penn State defense kind of backed off, covered in the end zone, and like, hey, we're going to stop you from getting in the end zone right now, but we'll give you that little 4-yard sit-down route. That's fine.
Going to hand it off, plenty of space. Sims 2 yards, easy touchdown, even though he falls down. Going to bring this to a 10-7 game, assuming the extra point is made.
And Coleman Mantell led a good drive. I mean, you get down there on a tough defense and you get 7.
Yeah, that's all you can ask. You just don't want to trade those field goals for touchdowns. And Michigan State does a great job responding touchdown to touchdown. Penn State going to look to answer themselves. Return from about the 2. Not a bad return, not his best. Boaz Bean picks up 25.
Yeah, now that Penn State is down early, we'll have to see if Sean Cohane can lead another drive that ends in 7.
I know this much. They are looking better than Penn State on paper right now. So let's see if they can keep it. Handoff to McDougal on the outside. Picks up 3.
I feel like that would have been almost a better run if he had kept it to the outside instead of cutting it back in.
Gonna try to hand it off, but Greenfield picks up 1. I mean, it's better than none.
True, the backup freshman running back out of Adairsville, Georgia. Hopefully I didn't butcher that one. And Twitch update for you. We got 24-yard touchdown pass to B.J. Shark as Baylor gets on the board, 14-7 to end the first quarter over there on Twitch.
So that's going to bring us to the end of the first. Currently, Michigan State 10, Penn State 7. Stay tuned. You're watching CFSL on PX1 Sports on YouTube. Going to come out in the 2x1 tight end at the bottom of your screen. No handoff. Chucking it deep, looking for a man. Got a man wide open. Can he take it? Oh, no way. 8 yards. Cohane says, I can throw it too.
Yeah, Sean Cohane showing off the arm. Amazing route there by Claxton, the sophomore out of Lexington to Kentucky. Just took the top off the Michigan State defense and just kept going.
Yeah, he was looking for toast, and all he got was burnt. Now he's going to kick it. That's going to take the lead back to 14-10, make it 4 points again as Penn State, Michigan State are swapping blows.
Yeah, this is looking like it's going to come down to the wire here, but, there's still a lot of football. One mistake by either team, and they could be looking at a two-score deficit.
Well, Michigan State has to feel pretty good for the fact that their one mistake might have already happened as Shockley brings it out 35 yards. Then as we replay it right now, their mistake already happened. They threw that pick and got him in scoring position.
Yeah, now you'll just have to see if Cole can, Mantell can lead another drive, or if there's going to be another mistake that happens.
Trips at the top of your screen, single receiver at the bottom. Halfback stays in the block. They throw to the top. They gave them plenty of cushion. He's going to pick up 9, maybe 9.5. And they have some trouble getting up. They're tangled up. Mantell takes 11 to 16 for 151. No touchdown for him yet. Hands it off. Cuts back outside, which was not the call to make there. Sims loses 1, brings up official 33, or official 3rd and 1.
And another Twitch update for you. Baylor kicks a 33-yard field goal to get within 14-10 with 6:48 left in the second.
I think I've seen that score somewhere before. Steps back, throws underneath. Got a man out there. Oh, no, the ball's on the ground. Oh, Slotbender comes back and picks it up.
Yeah, way to be aware of. Good play there by Slybender. That could have been that could have been trouble if Penn State would have picked that up.
Going to come out in the ace set again. Hands it off, fakes, looking, stepping, plenty of room, off his back foot. Doesn't have to throw it off his back foot. For some reason, Cole got happy feet and throws it away. Dangerous, though. He didn't get it out of bounds. Back to the same ace formation. Fakes that handoff again. Plenty of time. Throws. Got a man. Toe drag swag. Not enough. Incomplete.
No, let his receiver. Oh.
Here's the booth. Oh, he's out.
Good call there by the refs.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
What?
What?
Mr. I don't know if y'all know this or not, but Angel Hernandez retired from the MLB. Apparently, he is now reffing in CFSL. That's a good catch there for Arnez Gray.
Yeah, Arnez Gray, the freshman out of Evanston, Illinois, with his first catch of the game. Like you said, I heard about Angel Hernandez retiring in the MLB, and I was like, good. But not good. Now that he's here in the CFSL, he's going to be making a lot of people upset.
Our sideline reporter, Christy Brinks, has told us that she saw Coach Drake. Oh, ball's on the ground. Picked up, and there's nobody there. Can he outrun both of them? They're gaining slowly but surely. Oh, and
no.
Tackle. Old saying, if the ball doesn't lie. Benjamin Carter on the scoop there almost takes it back.
Well, what were you saying about our sideline reporter? What was she giving us?
Our Kaylee Elena on the forced fumble there, but our sideline reporter actually said that she saw Coach Drake slipping the ref a 20, so must not have worked out.
No.
I think the halfback bet the over and said we need to get this back real quick. Coming out the two tight end, heavy bottom, top 2 wide receivers, going to hand off behind those 2 tight ends, but nobody out there's blocking as Chase McDougal loses 2, going to bring up 3rd and 8.
Yeah, I guess the Penn State O-line and people in front of McDougal just decided that on that play, blocking was optional.
Well, they were running for touchdowns. I don't know if you saw on that replay, but they were almost in the end zone. As chat says, Michigan State knew it was the wrong call. Throws it up. Got him, man. He actually catches it. It's just about 13 yards out of bounds.
Sean Cohen put a little bit too much zip on that one.
almost got him. Kicks it up. Going to make it a 7-point game now. As I was saying, chat saying that Michigan State apparently has a lot of integrity. They knew it was a bad call, so they fumbled on purpose. Going to take it out. Oh, they get confused there. Morris picks up 24.
That would make a lot of sense.
Gonna come back out in that same modified pistol. I say that. There's a word for that, but I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Hands it off. Weak side. Runs through a gap. Jet Sims picks up 7. Any other league, that's a horse collar, but we don't have horse collars here.
Yeah, we got a Twitch update for you. 8-yard touchdown run for Colton Powell as Texas goes up 21-10 with 4:10 left in the second. God, who let Colton decide to play like prime Lamar Jackson?
Yeah, Cole Mantell throws it deep and out of bounds. Going to come out in the empty set, 3-2. Steps back, plenty of time, throws deep, got a man, no! Gets cut off early. 33, I think, as long as the animation is correct. That was Scooter Swift on the breakup, going to force Michigan State to punt.
Yeah, good stop here by, Penn State getting the stop, and now they get another opportunity to go down and add more points to the board. And if Penn State adds some points here on this drive, it gets to be that 24-10 up, with a whole nother half to play.
There's still plenty of game left. Got to come out in that split back set. 2 wide receivers at the bottom, both backs split out, throws underneath. Got Kyle Claxton for 9. Across the middle.
Yeah, that was a risky throw there by Cohane, but he's lucky that Claxton was the one to come away with it.
Yeah, there was a little bit of everybody there. Tight end or fullback, I guess, in motion. Hands off down there to the heavy side. Got a block on the outside. Runs through the first guy, but falls down after 4 yards. But it's enough for the first.
Yeah, Chase McDougal obviously getting his fair share tonight. He had kind of a quiet night last week, and he's like, all right, let me show up and show out tonight.
2-1. Tight end at the bottom of your screen. Hands off to the tight end side. That looks like that is not McDougal. This time it's Ryan Greenfield. He's going to pick up 7.
Yeah, the backup running back coming in and helping, take the load off of McDougal so he can actually get some air.
And there's the fake as Cohane takes the ball on his own and picks up 10.
Yeah, Cohane also showing here that he can use his legs to get some yards when needed.
The backup halfback job is not a glorious position, but it is a needed one. Takes the snap, throws, man open. Whoa, floated that one. That could have been dangerous. Trent Wiseman picks up 17.
Yeah, the freshman out of Cedar City, Iowa, with his first catch of the game. We'll have to see if, Cohane decides to look his way even more now.
Yeah, I think that's one of those things where you start getting comfortable with guys and you just keep throwing it to them. He's going to pull it. Cohane picks up 10. I'm still looking on my sheet for a 17. I don't see it. All right. Come out in that super heavy set. 2 tight ends at the bottom. Fullback on the weak side. Going to hand it to the fullback. He's going to walk it right in. That's Bradley Phillips for 1 yard and a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, now, that's the third string running back getting some love there. So,
third string running back or the fullback?
I don't know. It said halfback on the screen there, so I'm just going. I'm
sweet. Kick is up and good. Going to take this to a 2-score game now.
Drake saying in chat that Michigan State cannot let them pull away, and he's absolutely right, because if Penn State starts to pull away, they will not look back.
Yeah, that's one of the things that we've kind of seen in the past this season with Michigan State. They kind of punch, but then they wear out and start getting behind. And this is way too early for that to happen. Mantell throws over the middle. It's busted up as soon as he touches it. Gonna bring up second and 10.
Especially, like I said, to a team like Penn State, because if you fall behind to Penn State early, there's no way you can get back into the game. You got to stay with them. You got to trade blows with them.
Sims with a great run up the middle for 15. Brings up first and 10.
Yeah, good run there by Sims, and to find a hole, get up field. Now Michigan State starts moving the ball again. Maybe they start wearing down this defense by running the ball.
Ace formation. Throws the screen. Got a man out there. Oh, he picks up one, though. That's Shockley.
Yeah, I think Shockley is going to be a huge playmaker in this game for Michigan State if they want to stay into this one.
RPO. Throws to the outside. DeMarcus White picks up 8, 3rd and 1.
Yeah, like I said, Thanatos Shockley is going to be a huge part of this Michigan State offense if they want to stay around and be able to hang with Penn State tonight.
Trips to the top. There's that wide receiver screen, and it is blown up. Loss of 2. Arnez Gray. And he gets absolutely smoked by Corky Wilder.
Yeah, this was amazing play recognition by Corky. Reading it, seeing where the quarterback was throwing, recognizing what play it was, and just the absolute hustle to get back there and prevent Gray from turning it upfield.
Punts away. Hit as soon as he catches it. Demetrius Grant, 2 yards. Great coverage by Michigan State. Michigan State still technically winning the box score. Not the scoreboard, though.
Yeah, Michigan State has more yards currently than Penn State, but on the scoreboard, Penn State has more points. That is what matters.
As Kohane round the outside picks up 8.
I said it earlier, Kohane showing that he can use his legs to keep the ball moving, and right there we're seeing a perfect example of it.
I thought Kohane almost was going to cut that right into the defender. Here comes the speed option. Got a blocker out there, but he can't get away from the second dude. Picks up 4. That's enough for a first, though.
Yeah, Kohane looking to have a big game on the ground as well as through the air tonight.
Going to come out in that modified pistol. Motion that fullback over, run it dead up the middle with McDougal. Picks up 11 in the first.
Yeah, good effort there by McDougal, just keeping his legs churning, putting his head down, going right through the Michigan State second level.
2x2. Snap, hold, throw, over the middle, got a man. That's a great throw to Claxton again for 15 yards. Claxton been quiet on the reception total, but not quiet in the yards.
Yeah, 3 for 92 for McDougal, or Claxton, my apologies, and a touchdown. We'll have to see if, Kohane looks his way more. You also got to worry about feeding the ball to DeMello Washington, Martin, and LaFonso Wick, too.
Going to come out in that ace formation. Hands off. It's a dive. McDougal does a great job picking up 4, bringing up 2nd and 6.
This Penn State wide receiver core, they're probably one of the best cores I've been able to call for a game so far.
Throws underneath. Number 86. That's LaFonso Wick. Picking up the first.
Yeah, Wick getting his first reception of the game. We'll have to see if he also becomes a crucial part of Penn State's offense tonight.
Throws underneath. Runs off the first guy. McDougal picks up 5 on the screen. His first catch of the night.
Yeah, McDougal doing amazing on the ground. Like you said, that's his first reception of the night, so you'll have to wait and see what he gets into later on.
Definitely a power runner. Looking, throws that one, toe drag swag. Goalie picks up 8 in the first. 53 seconds as we start watching the clock.
Yeah, nice catch there by the freshman out of Hobart, Indiana. Being able to get both feet down for a nice catch along the sideline there.
Cohane fakes the handoff on the RPO, runs, almost breaks it, gets 7, calls their second timeout, 2nd and 3. Drake has his fingers and his toes crossed, hoping for a field goal at worst here. As they get Greenfield on a loss of 1, they're going to hurry up for this one.
Yeah, you want to save your timeout.
Steps back, shakes off a tackler, throws wide open. Trent Wiseman, 10 yards, touchdown. You cannot leave someone that wide open.
Yeah, and right now we're starting to see it, as you said earlier. Michigan State, this happens to be common of them. They like to, hang around with a team for a little bit, and then they start to take their foot off the gas, and then they get into big deficits like they are now, down 21 in the first half.
But usually it's like late in the third quarter when they start losing momentum, but now they've lost it in the second almost. But I haven't seen a guy that wide open since Mike Leach leaked the infamous Oklahoma State play card to Texas, or Oklahoma, not Oklahoma State, my apologies. The Oklahoma play card to Texas in '99. Coming out in the 8th set as Bird tries to figure out what I'm talking about.
I was born in '99, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
All right, guys, it's time for Beard to sign off. Hurry up offense, going to come out in the empty. Plenty of time, 21 seconds. They blitz, and Cole fills that blitz, throws a little deep.
Yeah, you're talking way before my time.
That was actually at your time, not before.
Actually, what? Okay, listen.
Throws underneath, got a man, first down. Going to call a timeout, 14 seconds left. Still got one. Not going to come out and empty out, ironically. What's Michigan State going to look to do here as they let the play clock wind down and hand it off?
Oh,
Why call the timeout?
Someone check on Jet Sims. He got absolutely wrecked.
Now they throw deep. Man open down there, not really. Gets blocked out by Corky Wilder. Going to take us to halftime. Your score at Happy Valley, 31-10. Penn State leading Michigan State, number 5 over unranked. What are your takeaways right now?
The first quarter and midway through the second, I was actually impressed with Michigan State. They were staying close with the 5th-ranked team in the nation, and then, like we said, they lost their momentum. They took their foot off the gas. They started playing more passive and less aggressive. A few mistakes, only 2 mistakes, an interception and a fumble. Not like those are big, but Penn State managed to score off both plays. So that's what's killing Michigan State right now, is they seem to have taken off their foot off the gas and have played more passive.
I agree. I don't know that they've played more passive in the sense. I think the issue that they're having is they've become one-sided. If you look at the stats up here right now, 201 passing yards, 58 rushing yards, 2 turnovers hurt. Penn State 176 and 134 with no turnovers, but Penn State far more balanced. So they're just kind of laying back and letting Michigan State try to throw the ball, and it's not working out for them. But this is a brand new program. Penn State established last year as a good program. So there's obviously going to be some growing pains for Drake and Michigan State, but let's hope they can find their rhythm and bring it back as they get the ball out of half.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking here on offensive stats. Michigan State, they're usually more of a pass-heavy team. So we'll have to see if that stays true or if they decide to go to the run game, as I got a Twitch update here. 17-yard touchdown for Nick Young as Baylor cut it to within 7, 24-17 with 7:29 left in the third.
Going to come out in that modified pistol. Looking for a man, throws to the back out of the backfield. He picks up a solid gain of 7. Sims, maybe second catch? Yeah, second catch of the game.
Bring up 2nd and 3.
Yeah, he's been more being used on the ground game than through the air. And if he's going to get receptions like that, maybe they need to look and use him, more, maybe use him as a receiver and a running back instead of just mainly a running back.
Going to go to 2x1 tight end, handoff. Nope, fake. Wow. Look at Cole Mantell running for 11, just punching people in the mouth.
Yeah, he's trying to mock the Heisman Trophy stance. You know what I mean?
I think he's mocking the domestic assault stance because he was just punching people all over the place. 2x1, actually 2x2, A set, hands it off. Oh, Jet Sims can't break that first tackle. That's a big man there, number 10, I believe.
Johnny Wang.
Yeah.
Freshman out of Bronx, New York.
There's the handoff. As he shrugs the first guy off, that's Brennan Miller, which I believe is the walk-on halfback.
Yep, the walk-on halfback.
Going to come out, trips to the bottom of your screen, single receiver to the top. Back comes out of the backfield, throws underneath, but not enough. Only picks up a few, leaving 4th and 1 as Skybender in his 4th catch.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like Penn State's trying to come block this punt. With how many people are right up there at the line.
And the fake! But it goes nowhere. Penn State saw the fake coming. Look at that formation again. They saw it coming.
That is the first time in any game I've called that I have seen a fake punt.
McDougal handoff. Looks like it's not going anywhere. Picks up 8.
Like I said, that is the first time since I've been in the league that a fake punt has been run.
We ran a fake field goal in the Army-Navy game. I tried to run it too. It worked out for us. Oh, runs the option. Sean Cohen picks up -2. That's going to hurt his average.
Yeah, so we'll have to see here. 3rd and 4. It's manageable, but we'll just have to see what Sean Cohen and company decide to do here.
Cole Mantell saying he ran a few at Auburn. Might explain a few things. Heavy set at the bottom. Cohen fakes the handoff on the RPO. Picks up 8.
Cohen having a good game on the ground. 13 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown.
I don't know what all the we are's are in chat. Somebody's going to have to explain that to me. Oh, the option pitch. McDougal got blockers. Got a stiff arm a man, but get taken down. That's just a good run by him, 21. Something was tight, but I missed it.
9 of 82 tonight. Better than last week.
I was totally kidding. I was just poking fun at Michael Buck.
Like I said, 9 of 82 tonight for McDougal. He's having a better game than he was last week.
One of the only plays you were good at, Cole. Going to come out in that modified pistol. Hands off to the outside. They start blocking that guy, but then let him go, and he makes the tackle. That'd be number 12. I believe that's Camden Mayberry. Going to be real tough if you let him go up by 28. Ironically, 28 with the carry. Only going to pick up 1, though.
Yeah, like you said, if Michigan State doesn't hold Penn State to a field goal here, you kind of start to wonder, is this Michigan State team giving up, or are they just waiting for a certain spark?
Oh, what a good catch and run by DeMello Washington there. Looked like he barely had the first down, then turns it into 14. First and goal from looks like the 6.5.
Yeah, this Penn State offense is really good at moving the ball, as we've seen tonight. Now in the red zone.
Here comes the option. Got tangled up with his blocker there. He had a great pitch out there.
Yeah, that was Kyle Claxton probably clapping his hands at Cohen like, pitch me the ball, I will score.
Here comes that modified pistol. Change it at the line. Looking. Oh, holds it too long. Cohen takes a sack for 7. Can't do that. 3rd and goal from about the 14.
Tomlin Bettis, the middle linebacker, coming in and just laying the boom down on Cohen. Oh my Lord. My brain is shutting down.
The world is ending. Going to come out in the ace set. Going to have McDougal to his left. Takes the snap. McDougal goes out. No blocking. Cohen steps away from the first guy. Looks like he had a guy he was going to throw to, but they were not in sync on the route. Going to force a 4th and goal.
Yeah, only a 24-point deficit right now for Michigan State, but they got to score on this next drive.
As the kickoff comes, going to make it a 24-point game.
Like I was saying, Michigan State, it's almost like you have to score on this possession.
Oh, and they're going to try right here. As Shockley takes it 43 yards, almost breaks it loose. Yeah, I'm with you. Everything is even except for yards and score. So you kind of got to make a statement here. You can't walk away with, I don't even think you can walk away with 3 as they come out in the single back. Going to take the snap, throws, looking for the sideline.
I think he might have been looking for his girlfriend who was sitting in the Penn State fan section.
She did not make this trip, I've been told. Also, it's more of a Manti Te'o situation. Empty set, trips to the top of your screen.
No.
Throws underneath. Shockley picks up 8.
We don't need to be talking about what Manti Te'o did.
That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, I'm just actually kind of surprised you knew that one.
Listen, he played football when I was watching, okay?
What was that at, like
2013. He was in the NFL. I am not that young.
Dude, crazy how he disappeared from the NFL, too. As the handoff goes for a first, Sims quietly racking up yards, 4 yards on average.
Yeah, I remember hearing about him when he was playing there at Notre Dame. He was one of the best recruits in that draft class, and he just kind of, like, off the face of the earth.
Well, when he made up a girlfriend, that kind of killed his draft stock. Throws the Sims out of the backfield. And he's going to pick up 8 yards. That may be his 4th catch or 3rd. 3rd for 19. I'm getting good at this, remembering stuff. Coleman Tell not having probably his favorite night so far this year. Going to come out in that ace set. Steps back and decides to, gosh.
Oh, okay, he just, somebody bring out the yellow tape. He just committed manslaughter on the field.
I was about to say, add manslaughter to his domestic abuse charge at the end of this game. Going to come out single tight end at the bottom of your screen. Looking, got a block, good block, throws, man open. That's Thanatos Shockley. He just sat down right behind the safety, it looked like, and was like, hey, here I am.
Yeah, like I said, Thanatos Shockley coming out, showing that he needs to be a top threat for this Michigan State offense tonight.
Handoff up the middle. That's going to be Jet Sims for 8. No, I am not drunk, Cole.
As Venom is trying to predict an interception. Mantell has already thrown one tonight.
Who's going to throw it, though, Venom? Is it Mantell or Cohen? Single back, tight end in motion. Oh, my God. Who is
Talk
that?
about an RKO out of nowhere.
That makes it 1st and goal.
Well, it had to be
Drew Hardy.
Had to be. Well, it could have been Brandon Murphy. No, he's left in. It had to be Drew Hardy. Going to come out in that modified. Going to bring the fullback in motion. Going to hand it off, but fake it. Mantell says, I'm going to run through somebody else.
How many warrants is Mantell going to have out for him at the end of this game?
That one wasn't near as bad. He didn't kill somebody on that one. He just ran him over. I guess that's vehicular manslaughter. Coming out in that modified. Going to bring that fullback in motion again. They like this play. Hand off. Sims picks up 2, 3rd and goal. Run that 2 more times and you're in.
Venom is thinking Sean Cohane is going to throw the interception.
I'd be interested to hear Cohane's pick or Cohane's thoughts on that. Coming out in that ace. Backup running back in. They hand it to him, and the backup running back, Vernon Miller, steals a touchdown.
Just like when I was watching Bama the other night, the backup halfback stole a touchdown from Tyrone Blake.
Oh, Venom is cheering for them. Cole picks up 2. Cole says, "You're not going to vulture this one from me, backup halfback." Going to cut it to a 16-point lead.
Yeah, that was a good drive there by Michigan State. They got points on the board. Now they just got to hold this Penn State offense, either to another field goal or hold them scoreless.
They have not done that so far. That's the problem they're having. They have not stopped them at all, I don't think. Did they punt once?
I
they
believe
punted
in the
once.
beginning of the game. I think each team punted on their first drive, and then from there it kind of got out of hand.
Going to come out in that modified handoff to the wide receiver jet screen. Kyle Claxton picks up 5. As the seconds tick away in the 3rd.
Got 95 seconds here in the 3rd quarter.
Going to come out in that single back as Cohane pulls. He runs, got blockers, got another block out there. If he stays to the outside, he might actually have a touchdown, but picks up 18.
Yeah, Sean Cohane near 100 on the ground this evening. He's having himself.
This game's over.
16 points. You got about 10 minutes left in the game. I think it's possible.
I've seen way crazier things.
Michigan State would just have to hold Penn State scoreless a few times.
Handoff as McDougal cuts it back into the hole. Perfect cut, 12 yards, as Venom has turned into a Penn State fan. Handoff. Oh, Ryan Greenfield drops for 2.
And we got a Twitch update for you. 8-yard touchdown pass to Billy Hendricks as Texas takes a 34-17 lead with 17 seconds in the 3rd quarter.
Can't say enough about Texas. Had a tough start to their season, playing 2 really good teams. Modified, pistol, set, hands off. I believe that's Ryan Greenfield again for 2.
Yeah, and then they end up bouncing back and getting a dominant win against a West Virginia team led by another generational talent quarterback in Gunnar Rice.
As Bird gets kicked out of the chat. Throws deep. Got a man one-on-one. It's a jump ball, but it's deflected.
I think Boaz Beam was trying to do his best Randy Moss impression there.
Going to come out 2 tight ends at the bottom of your screen. Heavy set. They both go out for passes. Everybody goes out empty. Over the middle, Laurent. That's the 2nd time Laurent has dropped the pick. This one not as bad because it won't lead to a score. It's just going to be a turnover. Michigan State does hold Penn State scoreless.
Yeah, this is exactly what I was talking about Michigan State needed to do. Now all Michigan State has to do is go down and score again, and we're looking at a completely different ball game.
Dear Penn State fans, if Michigan State scores and comes back and wins this game, it is 100% Venom's fault. Throws underneath. Oof.
Oh my.
Sims gets absolutely destroyed once again by Drew Hardy. He's out there. Drew Hardy's trying to rack up more charges than Cole Mantell.
That was a RKO, if I'd ever seen one.
Oh, like a spear. As it takes us into the 4th quarter, 34-18, 16-point game. But Michigan State has just held Penn State scoreless, and now they're attempting to make a drive of their own. It's far from over, unlike Venom thinks. Throw your 4s up in chat. You got Bird and Beard here making these final calls for what hopes to be an exciting conclusion.
Yeah, Drake asking what these linebackers are taking. I don't know, man. They're doing some
Cole makes the pitch of the century. I know what they're taking. Tackling fuel. That's my mama said. Mama said. Tackling fuel. He trips to the bottom of your screen. Nobody knows what that is. That was a really bad impression. Oh my gosh. Kick him off this. As Coleman throws a great pass. Somebody kick Bird out of this. I need a new commentator. He doesn't know what tackling fuel is. Now that's going to force Michigan State to punt. Now we're playing a battle of field position. But this is not a game you're going to win when you're only punting it to their 25, 26.
Cole is calling out his own quarterback, or giving his quarterback props, saying he's got better pitching than the New York Mets.
That's not a huge statement.
Yeah, that's not something to be proud of. The Mets
like
kind of are a laughing stock.
Fourth or fifth in the National League East last year or something like that. As Kohane throws underneath, big man refuses to go down, picks up 4.
I mean, when you're the Mets and you just toss Jacob deGrom to the Rangers, I mean, what do you expect?
Going to come out in that modified pistol. Tight end in motion.
Oh. Well, still, point well made. They let him go.
Lafonso Wick, 24 yards, 3 for 38 with a 12.7 average. He's bailing Kohane out here late. I'm really impressed with how on top Frosty is with his
baseball knowledge.
Just random sports knowledge. He is on it. It's like he's Googling it faster than we can say it. He's got.
See, that doesn't matter because my Dodgers are going to win the World Series this year.
Oh, yeah. Hands off. Going to pick up 2 for McDougal. I'll take random sports knowledge I don't need for anything but a trivia show for 500, Alex. 2 tight ends set. Second tight end in motion. I guess technically he's a fullback. Gonna throw it wide open, dude. They just split him out, and he never got seen. Lincoln Martin, 27 yards. Is that the first time we've called his name?
No, that's the second. He caught the first. He got the first reception of the game, and then after that, he kind of just disappeared. Kind of decided he was gonna go for a burrito at the local Chipotle.
Didn't have a big game last week either. 4 for 30 and a touchdown. Gonna come out in that modified pistol. Fullback in motion. Everybody goes out. Looking, holds the ball for a little too long probably, but McDougal gets away, and he does, but can't get it. 16 yards. Probably going to be about the 2-yard line, depending on where they mark it.
And this is where if you're Michigan State, you got to step up. You cannot allow a score here.
This is where the walk-on halfback comes on to vulture another touchdown.
Don't say that.
Ooh, dude, he's at like the half-yard line, maybe. Dead on.
I think he's at the quarter.
There he is.
Line.
There he is.
Oh my lord.
He's not a backup though. That's Michigan State that has that guy. That's Ryan Greenfield for 0 yards and a touchdown. He's an actual person. Not a walk-on. Walk-ons aren't people. Starting to get in desperation mode now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like I said, you're Michigan State. You gotta score. You gotta get another stop. You cannot allow Penn State to knock any more time off this off this clock or end up scoring again.
Well, this is also a situation where you're running out of. You can't really. Your whole playbook's starting to kind of get shredded down to like big plays because you can't really just ground and pound your whole way. Yes, Ryan Greenfield, we know we were laughing a minute ago because Michigan State's backup is not a real person.
And he stole a touchdown from Jet Sims.
Gonna come out in the empty, throws underneath. It's to Marcus White for 9. They're not gonna hurry up, but they should.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They need to hurry up. They need to score as quick as they can.
Yeah, 23 points is a lot. Not impossible, but a lot. Handoff. Oof. Sims picks up 0.
Okay. Now Admiral is trying to add some charges to his violent criminal record.
He's already wanted in the state of Alabama for abandonment.
I mean, I guess you could say the same thing about a certain receiver who's playing on Texas this year.
I don't know who that is.
I'm not going to drop a name because it may or may not be my player.
Benjamin Carter picks up 8. Trips to the top. This is where wide receiver screen comes in, but they don't. Oh, a late run by Cole, and he is. Oh, look at Cole. Cole got wheels.
Cole running like old man Tom Brady over here.
That's what it looks like when I run. Actually, that's faster than when I run.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Tom Brady would be faster than you if you were to run him in a 40.
Slowest speed rating in the CFSL.
Like a -6?
It's 60. Cole Mantell tries to run again, but this time he's sacked. Going to bring up 2nd and 13. I haven't seen Cole in a while. He may have checked out for the night.
I think he's here. I think he's just waiting to for something good to happen so we can get excited and chat.
You got to be here the whole time. The good and the bad. Single back, 2x1. Going to throw the screen to nobody because they all got tangled up together. 3rd and 13.
They may have just been, holding hands, singing Kumbaya.
Well, they were doing something. Going to throw. Underneath. Oh, no, what is this? Usually it's a clip. And there it is.
Cole says he's at work. Well, get off your phone then, Cole, and get back to work.
Interesting here because they're going to go for it. It's 4th and 5. I think you accept that penalty and make it 4th and 3rd and 20 something. But instead they decline it to make it 4th down, and now it's only 4th and 5.
Yeah, I mean this is an interesting decision here by Penn State to decline the penalty.
And Michigan State obliges them by throwing the screen and turning it over. I expect to see a heavy dose of McDougal.
Oh, I do too.
And Ryan Greenfield, who is a real person. Nope, they're going to throw to McDougal, who picks up 2 and goes out of bounds. As Cohane runs, I don't know if I'd run it with Cohane. I don't want to get my quarterback hurt.
Speaking of quarterbacks that are running, we got a Twitch update for you. 2-yard touchdown run by Colton Powell for Texas as they go up 41-17 with 4:07 in the 4th over Baylor, which isn't really much competition-wise.
Oh, wow. Wow. Shots fired. If anybody sees anybody from Baylor, Bird may get beat up. Going to bring up 2x1. 1st and 10 as they start to slowly drain the clock. Oh, that's not wise.
Ooh,
Darius almost gets a pick.
All right, State, listen, I'm not a wooden puppet who is on some strings, okay?
I'm a real boy. Split backs. Looking, throwing again. This time he's going to find Greenfield out of the backfield? Yeah, Greenfield 14 yards. Attaboy, Greenfield. See, look, I just had to call you a fake person and they start throwing you the ball. Look,
you need to start questioning yourself. I'll be here to correct you if you're wrong, which 90% of the time I have to correct you anyway.
Who are we correcting?
You.
Not me. McDougal picks up 5.
See, we've been a lot more tame tonight than we were last week.
Yeah, gonna come out. Throws underneath. Gonna pick up the first with Kyle Claxton. Still not burning clock yet.
Yeah, Claxton right at the 100-yard mark. He has 25 yards at reception.
Claxton, waxing, flaxing.
Okay.
Handoff. That's Greenfield, the real boy. That's Greenfield's new nickname, the real boy.
The real boy.
I'm a real boy. Going to come out in that single back. Hand it to the real boy again. Let him score. Oh, changing it at the line.
Now I think we're starting to see Penn State start to run the clock down.
Now we need the Jeopardy music. Drake, I know what your problem is right now. You're a cornerback wearing a neck roll. Take that neck roll off and you're immediately better. Fakes the handoff, rolls out, got a man. Matthew Gully 10 yards as Penn State just says, we're the only state here.
Yeah, Penn State put the nail in the coffin on that one as they go up 30 with 2:46 left in the game. This is...
Technically, it's 29.
Okay, but...
Who's correcting who now?
Okay, mister, I have to be right.
Coming from the guy who just said, I'm always right. Now it's up how many?
Okay.
As Penn State goes to kick it to Michigan State.
I hope you guys get beat this week.
You hope we get beat every week.
Yeah, I do.
30 toes, 27 yards. Come out in that split set. Fullback in motion. Gonna fake the handoff as Cole Mantell runs for 10.
Is it past someone's bedtime?
No, my nose is stopped up, so I can only breathe like through my mouth, so I can't. I'm not getting as much
I heard
oxygen.
a yawn.
No, just my nose stopped up.
Like,
No, that's what I'm saying is my nose is stopped up, so I can't breathe as well. So I'm not getting the oxygen. So when you don't get oxygen, you yawn. You know, that's how that works.
Okay.
Need to take some breathing classes. Comes out in the 2x1. They hand off. I'm not sure if that. Go ahead.
Yikes! Jet Sims just got rocked.
It's definitely the neck roll, Drake.
Oh yeah, it's definitely 100% the neck roll.
Trips at the bottom of the screen. Fake the handoff. Looking. Just trying to let everybody get in the end zone before he throws it. Throws it underneath with 14 guys standing there and nobody comes down with it. Cole not having the night he probably wanted for sure now. 2nd and 10. Throws the tunnel screen. Paul Davis picks up 3.
Yeah, Michigan State. They did good in the first quarter and a half, but after that, it was just Penn State just took over. 2x2.
Looking. Throws underneath. Got a man. He stays on his feet a little bit longer. Melvin Spencer, 18 yards.
His first reception of the night.
What was that just then?
What do you mean?
It just happened. Did you yawn?
No, I don't. I think you're hearing things. Yeah, you're definitely hearing things.
Pot calling the kettle black as we have an update from Twitch. 2-yard touchdown run for Chef Wyatt takes Texas up 48-17 with 1:36 left. As Jet Sims runs for 14. Crazy how these scores are almost identical.
Yeah. Basically 1 point less for each team. No.
Yes.
Yes, just Baylor. I know. My brain
Handoff
is
up the
one
middle
to-
for Jet Sims. Picks up doesn't pick up a first.
Oh.
We're going to call a timeout. We're going to see a bunch of onside kicks here for no reason. Y'all have already
We're
wasted
probably
too
only
much
going to
time.
see one onside kick because Penn State's probably going to get it.
Well, I mean, just in case. You have to prepare. As they come out, the Cole Mantell comes out in the option, the speed option, and has no time. There's no speed except for on the Penn State defense. Going to come out in the empty now. When the option doesn't work, go empty. And then get sacked. 4th and 8. Hurry up. Was it Admiral Lasky?
I think it was. No, 51.
I got 58. It's what I saw, I thought.
That's 51. I don't know where you see the 8 on the 1. That's Brandon Murphy.
You know. Here we go. One could say ball game. Throws underneath. Can't pick it up. Arnez Gray, 7 yards. Now here's the question. Does Penn State go into the victory formation and get a safety?
That'd be hilarious.
They are not. They are going to hand it off.
Only once. So this is the final play of the game. Imagine a Derrick Henry 98-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, Michigan State not going to bother wasting that timeout. McDougal picks up his last carry. As the clock strikes 0, Penn State's going to walk away with the win in this one, 48-18. Never really looked like they were going to have struggles at all. Penn State trying to set up maybe a statement win here. What's your takeaway here, Bird?
Yeah, I think Penn State, like you said, just tried to come out and force a statement win, forced to show not only Michigan State but the rest of the Big Ten that, hey, we are the top dogs in our conference. You want to win the conference, you got to come through us.
As we see the play of the game, Kyle Claxton taking a Sean Cohen touchdown pass. I think it was 68 yards and a tutty. As we see the celebration taking part on the field, this was a big game because I agree with what you're saying. The Big Ten kind of is up in the air up in this point, and Penn State trying to say, no, it's not. It's ours. Any final words there, Bird?
I mean, good game by Penn State, Michigan State. You're getting good. You guys had a chance to hang with them, but you just, you started getting complacent, started only using, your pass game. And if you would have maybe started using the run game more, it might have been a different story.
Yeah, that's going to do it here, though, on YouTube. Thanks to our associate producer, Austin Crow, our executive producer, Mike Peters, and, of course, my broadcast partner, Bird, for tonight's action. On behalf of our broadcast crew, I'm Beard, a.k.a. Duke, and you've been watching the CFSL presented by PX1 Sports on YouTube. We hope y'all have a fantastic night and tune in tomorrow for more action. We will see you next week.